Everybody, happy Thursday. No, yeah, it's Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hope you are all doing well. Today's gonna be an exciting day because we're selling the things I purchased in a video on Monday from the antique mall. So it's some good fancy stuff. Some good fancy stuff. So let me go over to YouTube real quick. We'll get it switched over to subscribers only so that we don't have any issues. And then we'll just get started. We'll dive right into it. Let me get here. Give me 1 second. How is everybody tonight? You doing well? Nor'easter here in New England. Oh my goodness. You know, it's rainy and gross here, but it's been rainy and gross for like days. For weeks, actually. You know, ever since I planted those flowers at the Airbnb, I have not had to water them once because it's rained every single day. I'm like, okay, that works out then. All right, so we are over on subscribers only. So like I mentioned, in today's sale, everything is preloaded. That is what we were selling today. So if you see the little store icon anywhere on the sides, you can click on the store icon. You can go in there. You can see all the items that are going to be sold today. You can put a pre-bid on it if you think you're not going to be here. If you're just popping in and then you have to leave, you can always put a pre-bid. It's like an absentee bid on anything you would like. If you're over on Facebook or YouTube, I want to invite you over to knickknacks.net because this is where the sale is happening. So even though you can see us on Facebook and YouTube, you have to be on knickknacks.net in order to bid and to participate in the sale. So if you see something you like, you're not going to have time to get over here and register. So come on over, get registered. It takes about 2 minutes to sign up. You put in your shipping information and your payment information, and you're good to go. So I would invite you to come over. Get signed up, get cozy, hang out with us. We can see your chat over on Facebook and YouTube, but you can't see our chat here. So we're going to hang out here. I will mention that, Party Purple. I don't have purple. I have this malachite, isn't that malachite? And then I have my normal little bird ring. I will mention that we do PayPal for buy it now. So you can come over, you can browse the buy it now. There is a PayPal option. I need to mention that we are unable to ship to Canada. That I believe went into effect today because tomorrow is the strike. So we're going to not be able to ship to Canada, and that is district wide. However, Canadian sellers can still ship to us and to each other. So the US cannot ship to Canada, but Canada can still ship to us and worldwide. So I would encourage all of you to go and support our Canadian sellers here on Knickknacks. Like Love Garage, one of our Canadian sellers there. So I would definitely encourage you guys during this time to go and support some of our Canadian sellers because they still have the ability to get things across the border and get things to the US. So unfortunately, I cannot ship to Canada, but they can still ship to us. So something to keep in mind until all of this is resolved with the postal strike in Canada. But we're going to get started. So if you're in Canada, I do apologize. How will we know who is Canadian? That's a really good question. Trying to think of how we can do that. It would be awesome if we had like a little Canadian flag next to our sellers. I don't think that's possible though. Give me 1 second and maybe I can figure out a solution to that. Knickknacks information, team, FAQ, chat channels. Let's do under Knickknacks information. I'm going to create a chat channel that says, should be Knickknacks information No, we'll do it actually under, this has nothing to do with my sale, but just give me 1 second. We're actually going to do it under chat channels. I'm going to erase because I can't create new channels, unfortunately. It doesn't let me. We're going to erase the wall of shame chat and we're going to change it. I have to sneeze. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Support our Canadian sellers. And we could talk about this during coffee chat. Who can view this channel? Everyone. Who can send messages? Sellers. So we're going to post that. Save changes. Okay. So now we can... okay. So now there is a chat channel. I know, something I don't have the power to do. Now there is a chat channel for our... I'm going to delete what I have in there right now. Now there is a chat channel for our Canadian sellers to post about themselves. And, you know, if you are a US seller who wants to support our Canadian sellers, you can go in there and browse our Canadian sellers and maybe, you know, check out some of their listings and support them. And I will make an announcement that I created this chat channel on Tuesday during coffee chat. But we're going to get started with the sale now. I'm going to go ahead and pull up. I will run pre-bids first. Yes, there is a Canadian chat, but I believe it's sellers. It's for sellers, isn't it? I think it's just for sellers. It's a seller chat. So this will be geared more towards, Canadian seller chat. So this will be geared more towards supporting our Canadian sellers. So this particular chat, everyone can see and sellers can comment in. So that's how the permissions are set up. So anybody can see it, but only our sellers can comment in it. Yes. All right. So let me get to our items. Like I said, we're going to run pre-bids first. We have 21 pre-bids. That's crazy. I'm glad you guys like this. So I had so much fun picking this stuff. It was a blast. I needed this antique shopping. Like you wouldn't believe. I was so giddy. I was so excited. All right, let me pull this up. All right. And I'm going to grab our first item. Maybe my phone is doing crazy things. Okay, here we go. Our first item is this beautiful plate. It has a little hanger here on the back. There's no markings or signatures on this that I can see. There is a little oxidation here on the back. Looks like maybe water dripped on it. But on the front, you have this copper kitty. And it does look like a hammered brass. So we're going to run it. It's going to start at $63. It looks like Rhonda 1968 is in the lead, and we are running it. So there it goes. Very fun brass. I know, the kitty. This was the first item I picked up. I was pretty excited about it. I was like, should I? I was like, all right, we're just gonna go for it. This was the beginning of a crazy shopping trip. Rhonda, thank you so much. Congratulations. I'm not sure if you're here or not, but I appreciate you for that purchase. I'm going to stick it in the photo box right over here. Oh, thank you. I see you. I appreciate it. All right, let me grab the next. We have the Tonala owl. This little guy. I was surprised he wasn't signed. I think this is like my favorite Tonala is the speckled Tonala. I don't know why. I'm kind of obsessed with it. The back, you have the bird. There's no markings or signatures. I did notice there's a little hole on the bottom. Obviously, it was to let the warm air out after it was fired. But no markings or signatures. He's a nice little plump size. He's a plump little owl. He's 4 inches tall. And we are going to you need to put numbers on. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, because I have numbers? No, I don't think so. Oh, no, I don't need to put numbers on because I have pictures preloaded in there. Thank you for the reminder, though. I appreciate that. Because sometimes I do forget. He does look like a Ken Edwards. Yes, he does, but no markings. We're going to run him, and he is running. Oh, you're heading to Webster Flea Market on Monday. I'm so jealous. Good luck. Good luck on that. All right, let me take my shoes off. Take my shoes off. I'm walking around all day. Sage is over there walking around in her slippers. I'm a little jealous. All right, Shelby 38. Thank you for your purchase. Congrats on the owl. We will put him over here. Back when we lived in our old house and we had those transoms above the windows, I used to have the little mini Tonala owls up in the transoms above the windows. Absolutely, you're welcome. All right, let me see. Let's do the bird. I know. I should care. Yeah, I know. Because Sage has her shop slippers. Those are her shop slippers, and I probably need to give myself a pair. All right, let me grab this. So this is made in Finland. What I like about it is this is like a really highly polished, like glossy, and then this is a little bit more matte. But it is made in Finland. It's marked on the bottom. Handmade in Finland, Art Glass Team. It's made by the Art Glass Team of Finland. They have their own team that makes glass. So we're going to run this. It's going to start at $30. And there goes, it is running. Tonala is a place in Mexico. So it's like a region in Mexico, similar to how you have Murano glass, which is a region in Italy, how you have Limoges porcelain, which is a region in France. Tonala is a region in Mexico. So that is what it is. And E. Thomas, thank you very much. Congratulations on the sweet little bird. I will put this right over here for you. He can hang out with his owl friend for a little bit longer. Yay! So good. All right, let me get this little. I've been on this like little Fenton kick, like the little ones. They're just so cute. So I have quite a few of them today. The little Fentons. This is just a cute little trumpet vase with the ruffles, and it has the hobnail, and he measures about 3.5 inches. I know the minis, they're so sweet. So I have a couple of them. We're gonna, does it glow? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think it would. I don't know, let's check. I say that, but then I'll be like surprised. I'll be like, oh, my black light is running out of batteries. So I don't think so. I don't think it does. We are going to run it. It's going to start at 42. And it is running. I know the tiny ones. Now it's like an Easter egg hunt. Like when I go, I'm going to just be zeroed in. So just imagine the next Fenton frenzy we have on Knickknacks. I'm going to be selling mini Fentons. I'm on a mission. Bandit, thank you so much. Congrats on the little guy. Yay! That's such a cute one. It's so cute. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's get this little weirdo. I was almost not able to purchase this little weirdo. Where is he? Because he didn't have the vendor number on him. So when I went to go buy him, they're like, oh, sorry, we can't sell this to you because it doesn't have a vendor code on it. And I was like, no, because I didn't know whose it was. Like, even if I got it out of one booth, somebody could have walked around and then set it back in that booth and it wasn't belonging to that booth. But we went down and compared the signatures, which please let me have this little duck. So we went down and compared the signatures because he was just like staring up at me like, please take me with you. Like, how can you say no to that face, right? So we're going to start him at 37 and he is running. He's just, I think he's a hobbyist. He's marked Marsha. You can, this is her name is Marsha. Marsha the duck. This is little Marsha. She's so sweet. It looks like Shannon 0309 is the winner. Thank you very much. This is the cutest little thing. So congrats. It's really well done for a hobbyist piece. You know, I'm very critical of hobbyist pieces. Yes, Marsha is gas. Marsha. You guys are too funny. Hey there, Charlene. I see you. All right, let's see. Ooh. Now I have it in white. Okay, we got 2 different colors now. Ta-da, little white one. All right, so let's add this. Sitting in a big plant. Oh, yes, absolutely it would. All right, so the little white one is running. Same deal. It's just like the same little Fenton hobnail trumpet vase in white. I know, me too. I do too. I don't know. It has to be a certain piece. If you notice back here on my shelf, I don't know if you can see, I have white milk glass that I haven't been able to part with. Like the big swung vases, I can't part with them because I'm like, what if I need those? Like, what if I'm creating a swung glass display and I need some milk glass to mix in? I just can't do it. Bandit, thank you very much. Congratulations on this cute little guy. I'm gonna put it over here with the blue one. They look so sweet together. If you like Fenton, we do have the Fenton Frenzy every so often. It's a really big event. We kind of like stagger it with the paperweight sale, and we have our paperweight sale next weekend. 4 days of paperweights. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. I'm very excited about it. Very excited. All right, let's grab this perfume. This is blue. I know, right? Here's a little blue one. Okay. So this is a little light blue perfume. It is made in Japan. It's marked on the bottom. House of Global Art. Hand-cut crystal. Japan, right there on the bottom. There were a few. Where were they? If I can find them again. Or maybe I'm imagining things. Maybe like very minor flea bites on the edge of this piece. So much so that I can't find them again. But I mentioned them. So it's just a little blue perfume. We're going to start it at $37. And there it goes. It is running. Oh, what time does my sale end? This is probably going to run for an hour. Maybe a little bit more than an hour. Not too long, sis. I'll be home soon. I know the facets are really nice, aren't they? All right, ISO 572592. Thank you very much. This is yours. What was your question, sis? 7? Maybe 7:30. I know she's always missing me. She has to pop in the sale and be like, "When are you gonna be done?" All right, thank you so much. I will put that over there. I think the purple one might be next. Let me look. Oh, yep, purple. Let me grab it. Aw, I love you, sis. Yeah, 7:30. Let's plan on that at the latest. Yes, absolutely. Yep. All right, I'll see you soon, sis. All right, so this is a purple faceted perfume. This one is also made in Japan. I was just looking it over. There might be a little here on the very tippy tip. A little bit of a chip there. But other than that, I don't really feel anything. So we're going to run this. This is going to run as number 8. And here it goes. I did check it. It did not change blue. So it's not neodymium because I was kind of curious. We are on knickknacks.net. So we are on niknax.net. This is where we're selling right now on knickknacks. So everything I bought on Monday's YouTube video, we're selling in tonight's sale. So that is on knickknacks.net. You have to be registered to bid. So it takes about 2 minutes to register. But then you're all set to go. Just put in your shipping information and your payment information. Oh, she wants me to bring I got her rollerblades today, and so she's excited about the roller. She just texted me. She's excited about the rollerblades. All right, so thank you very much. I'm going to set this right over here. All right. I guess they're not rollerblades. They're roller skates when they had the 4 wheels. Roller skates. Are those skates? All right. Let me grab the fish. I love these armored pieces are so good. Every time I get so excited when I find them. I think because they make me feel close to finding a Bustamante, because Bustamante, Sergio Bustamante, does the scales. So every time I find one of these, I'm like, oh, I'm one step closer. You know, it's like one of those. So here is the fish. You can see on this side there is a little bit of a dent there in his scales. Other than that, he's yeah, so it's calculated based on where you are in relation to me in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. So I don't know if it costs a fortune, but it might be a little spendy. All right, so let's run this sweet little fish. We're going to run it, and there it goes. It is running. I know, right? Every time. I've only seen it a few times. I think we actually have a piece listed on Knickknacks right now. It's an owl. And I'm like, so like, oh, I want it. It would be signed. Yeah, I've seen it at antique malls before, and it's been signed. Yeah. Alrighty, it looks like Pegarita 50 is our winner. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the fishy. Let's put him right over here. He's very sweet. And now for the Murano. This is a really pretty piece. Like, I should say elegant. I don't know if like pretty is the right word, but it's a very elegant piece just because it's white and clear. There is a chip on the edge, which I noted in the listing, and I took a photo of as well. But it is just, it's like a pretty opaline, and then it has the clear casing. There is some scratching on the bottom. Oh, how do you register? So come on over to knickknacks.net. Here it is, knickknacks.net. And I believe once you come over, you'll see sign up. And if you click on sign up, you'll be able to register. So it's www.knickknacks.net. And just type that into your web browser. And then once you're over here, you should see something on the screen that says sign up. And you can click on sign up. And you should be good to go. In theory. So knickknacks.net. All right. That goes for anyone out on Facebook or YouTube. All right, so let's run this little guy. Like I said, there is a bit of a chip on the edge, but I liked it. So we're going to run it. We're going to start it at $20, and it is running. There it goes. Yes, if you are new to District and you've never made a purchase before, you can use the code CrazyLampLady, all one word. Crazy Lamp Lady. You can put it in your wallet. You'll see a little wallet icon somewhere. It'll give you $5 off your first purchase of $10 or more. So the code is Crazy Lamp Lady, all one word. Looks like Catch It 30. Thank you very much. Congrats on this really pretty bowl. I'm going to set it right over here. No, it's not just iPhones. So you can access Knickknacks through your web browser on your iPhone. Andrew? Where's Andrew? You can go on your web browser and just type in knickknacks.net. It's right there. Or you can go, that's really it. Go to your web browser and type in, if you're on an iPhone, you can download the app. You can download the District app and then access it that way. But they are working on Android updates. Yeah. Yeah, so the Android is The Android is used primarily for going live if you are a seller. That's its function right now. So if you would like to access sales and bid and purchase items, you need to go through the web browser. So just open up Chrome, Google, whatever you have on your phone, and type in knickknacks.net, and you are all set. Bandit, you're like, there he is. She's like, got eagle eyes. She's like, I spotted him. I'm like, where? I don't see him. He knows all about the Android. It's his favorite. All right, let me grab the next one. We're going to do this tumble up. Team Android. Let me grab it. Listen, I'm so oblivious about the Android app and the whole Android thing. I had to create a chat channel so that all of you could commiserate about the Android, because I'm like, I don't even know. I'm like, here's a chat channel. You guys can talk it through, figure it out. I don't know anything about that. But I'll give you a chat channel. All right, so next we have the tumble up. I bought this. I'm thinking, oh, this is so cool. I know I was photographing it. I'm like looking closer at it. I'm like, that kind of looks like a lime peel, which is awesome. So it's got a little bit of a rubbery texture. So I would suggest not putting this in the dishwasher, because I've had pieces with this texture before, and when they go through the dishwasher, they get really faded. Like it gets bad. So don't put this in the dishwasher if you buy it. It's got a silver band on it, a little bit of fading on the silver band, but otherwise in good condition. And it is a tumble up or a bedside carafe. So we are going to run this starting at 44, and it is running. It's so cool. Here, let me see. I could probably do that. This will, wait. Oh, that's a little bit better. Yeah, it's really fun. I love that. And the rubbery texture is like a good grip. Gives you a good grip on it too. And it does look like a lime. A kung fu grip. I don't have to worry about it slipping out of my hands. It's not going anywhere. It's gas. That's Theory, the new thing. All right, it looks like Arkin Robin. I like that. Is our winner. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the tumble up. We have one more tumble up tonight. It is the Morgantown tumble up. So that one's coming up soon. Let me put this right over here. Oh, that's fantastic. Congratulations. Swan candlesticks. I love that. I found a bag of candlesticks today. It was so random. I'm like, oh, look, a whole bag. It was weird. Did I miss if the shorts trick worked? No, I didn't try them on yet, but there's no update yet. I mean, it did work as a nice little cape, but I haven't actually tried them on yet, so I can't give an update on that. They're still right here on the floor. It's been too cold to try them on. It's freezing here. I'm wearing a sweat. I went from like wearing tank tops to wearing sweaters. Let me move this to stage. Let me grab this guide. Yeah, I had to turn the heat back on. I'm turning the heat back on here. It's cold. So this is a weird one. I picked it up. I saw it was Grove City, and I was like, that's Wendell August Forge. It's not marked Wendell August Forge, but I believe Wendell August Forge is in Grove City, so it was kind of a weird thing. It says by Natalie. But it is made of bronze. It's also marked bronze, so it's heavy. Oh, shoot, it's heavy. The stand, I'm pretty sure, goes with it because it matches. So yes, yeah. Well, I brought it up front, and I was like, I don't know if the stand goes with it or not. And they agreed with me that if it looks like it goes with it, and they were like, well, if it didn't go with it, the seller would probably mark it not included, because that's usually what they do. So that was the assumption, because it does look like it goes. I don't know. So we're gonna run it. Really cute little cats. There is a relief to the design. You can see here a little bit of tarnish. I don't know if you could polish that out. I don't know much about bronze, but it is running. Kitty. And I don't know if you could use it as a platter as well. Maybe just use it as a platter. I thought it looked nicest display. Maybe you could actually use it as a functional platter. The cats are adorable. They definitely caught my eye. In your video, the seller said it didn't go with it, but it was okay because it was you. Really? Oh my gosh, are you serious? Did they comment that? You know what? I'll bring it back the next time. Now we feel bad. It's like, oh, I don't know. Thank you for your bids. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you guys love this. All right, so I'm gonna have to, yeah, it was in the comments. Okay, I missed that. And I was even looking at the comments too. I was like, I wonder if they're gonna comment. Okay, all right, I'll have to. Now I feel bad. I was like, oh no. Oh, it was okay. All right, that makes you feel a little bit better. Now I feel like I was like, oh yeah, this is mine now. Dr. Parker, thank you so much. Congratulations on the cats. Thank you both for your bids. I appreciate it. And this is a fantastic piece. This is really cool. Like I said, it's not marked Wendell August Forge, but it's got the look. It definitely has the look. And Grove City, Pennsylvania makes me think Wendell August Forge. So I will set it right over here for you. Very carefully because it's got some weight. All right, there we go. All right. Lots of kitty love for sure. We love our cats around here. It is super cool. It definitely has the cool. It caught my eye immediately. I was like, ooh, it's like shiny. It's got cats on it. I mean, you can see a theme here. Like the first item I sold was shiny. It had a cat on it. Here we are again. It's shiny. It has cats on it. It is heavy. Oh yeah, it's heavy. Yeah, it was heavy because it's bronze. So it was like, it doesn't look like it would be so heavy. And then you pick it up and it's like, whoa. All right, let me get these Blenko. Oh my goodness. These are heavy too. These are a combined 12 pounds. Can you believe that? That's wild. Oh, maybe they were 10 pounds. They were combined 10 and something pounds. And shipped. So we have two Blenko elephant. I'm going to only hold one up, but they're exactly the same. These are Blenko bookends. And they have the elephant on them. No markings or signatures, but they are Blenko. And they're really cool. Really cool. Yeah, let me tell you. I can tell you the exact weight. Yeah, 5 pounds. 5 pounds per bookend. It's like a solid chunk of glass. All right, so we're going to run them. You're going to both. And there they go. They are running. The good news is they're like bricks. So there's not like little intricate like baubles and stuff on them. So they'll be pretty easy to ship. But they're so neat. I think I've had one elephant before. I don't think I've ever had the pair. I think maybe I got it at Goodwill. Actually, now that I'm thinking back on it, I think I found it at Goodwill. Thank you for your bids. I'm glad you guys like them too. I know, it's so nice that they had the pair. It's exciting. Alrighty, heart. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the elephants. I'm going to carefully stick these over here. You know what? Actually, I'm going to put these here because I'm a little nervous. I don't want them falling on anything over. It's just one of their designs. It's one of their designs. Freezing cold Massachusetts. I believe that. I believe that. We've got another Fenton mini. Let me grab this guy. All right. So next we have this silver crest fan vase. So it's milk glass with a little silver crest, crimped top. He's a little cutie. We're going to start at 22, and it is running. Aren't they terrible? It's our little mini Fenton collection. I think I've told you guys before I have the silver. I have a few pieces of silver crest in my collection, but it's like a cake plate and then all the little cake like dessert plates. It looks like Bandit is our winner. Congrats, Bandit. All right, I gotta show you this though. This is so cute. All three of them together. They're so adorable. I just love it. They're all like the same size. It's really cute. Yeah, it's just cute to see them all grouped together. Silver crested. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. It's damaged. Well, if you can't really tell, just put some flowers or something in it. It'll be fine. You need a red one now? Yeah. All right, let's see. We have this salt marsh pottery. All right, a little salt marsh. I love the salt marsh. I don't know what kind of flower this is. Sometimes, it's rose. It's a rose, duh. It says rose right on it. So it has the 2 little holes so that you can hang it if you want to, or you could just use it as a dish. We're going to run this starting at 19. Run it for 20 seconds. This was made by Pam in 1989. And it is marked Marsh Pottery. I love finding the salt marsh pottery, as I've said a million times, just because it's nostalgia for me. I know, Pam did a wonderful job. Yeah, she sure did. I think I sold a few of the salt marsh pieces in our Around the World train. Is that what I called it? Where in the World? Yeah, and I picked Massachusetts. Arkin Robin, thank you very much. Congrats on the bowl. Let me stick that right in here. You have an appreciation for pottery since watching your videos. I love that. It makes me happy. I'm going to remind everybody real quick to come on over to knickknacks.net. So if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, we have 600 people watching. I know some of you are hanging out over there, but we would love to have you on knickknacks.net. This is where the sale is happening right now. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, you can see the video, but in order to bid and participate in the sale, you have to be on knickknacks.net. You can register to bid. It takes 2 minutes to just enter your shipping information and your payment information. And then you can bid on my sale. You can bid on any of the number of sales happening on the marketplace. There's over 4,600 sellers, over 100,000 listings, and over 43,000 members. So we would love to have you over here on Knickknacks. It's a good place to be. All right, let me grab the next item. We have some Murano. Where is that? I think it's over here. Where did I put that? I got to the point where I was running out of room and I just started putting it everywhere. It's over on this shelf. Okay. I love, it's kind of weird, but I love the colors on this. The melon bowl. Yes, I can do that. I'll do that next. Let me run this real quick, Bandit, and then I'll run that one next. So this is Murano. I don't see any glow in it. Of course, my black light just died. I'm just going to assume it doesn't glow. So it's an opaline with this almost orange edge. I call it a butterscotch. We're going to start it at 32, and it is running. It does kind of look like a caramel. It does, for sure. And I like the shape of it, too. It's pretty cool. I like that it's not super colorful. It's kind of like a different, coloring. A lot of times you find the Murano and it's like really in your face colorful, which I love, but every so often it's nice to find the more subtle colors. Heart, thank you very much. Congratulations on the Murano. Let me set this over here. I'm gonna grab that melon vase for Bandit. Let's run this next. A little melon vase. It is just solid. There's no hobnail on this guy. Thank you. I bought this forever ago, and I needed something because it was so cold, so I just grabbed it out of the closet. No, that's Sage. She's packing yesterday's sale, and I'm like, don't worry, I'm selling more. So she's really excited. All right, let me run this this melon vase. I think I just heard her laugh. I think that made her laugh. All right, so this is 3 inches tall. And we're going to run it. Little melon vase. I know, right? I think, well, there was a lot of other vases, but I was just like zeroed in on the mini vases. Because I was like, oh, look, mini Fenton. I don't know. I have a weird relationship with the Fenton. Whenever I come here, it freezes up a lot. Oh, that's odd, Annette. I wonder if it's something to do with your internet connection. Bandit, thank you again. Now you have a definite collection because that's 4. And I'm sure maybe you have some other, that makes it a collection. Thank you very much. And I almost wonder if that's possibly an internet connection, or maybe try a different browser. I don't know if you're on a browser or if you're on an app. It could be if you're on a browser, it might not support the app. It's possible. Those are both possibilities. How many rooms did the antique shop have? Oh my gosh, I had 3 floors. So there was the basement, and then there was the floor above it, and then there was the attic. And so each one had like 3 sections. And I guess it was I called George on the way home, and he was like, "Is that the old tomato cannery?" And I was like, "What?" So I guess it was a tomato canning place originally. So he had been there a few years ago, and I told him once he gets better, we're going to go there together. And then we're going to go get some crab cakes at the local restaurant right on the water. So that's our plan. When he gets better, he's going to come visit. It is in Havre de Grace, Maryland. They have a yearly Pyrex festival, which was just a few weeks ago. So if you love Pyrex, I would encourage you to maybe check out the next Pyrex festival. It's not really my thing, so I didn't really sign up or go to it. But it's in Havre de Grace, which is HAVRE space DE space Grace. It took me a while to figure out how to say it. All right, let me grab this rainbow glass. Let's check out this bottle. Like, I wish I had my black light because I don't know if this one glows. I'll stay on the note here. Hey. Looking for a black light. I think I have them in here. No, I guess all that work and there really isn't much of a glow there. I was hoping that maybe the yellow would glow, but it does not. At least I have a black light now. All right, so this is the small version. I have 2 sizes. I bought them separately, so we're gonna sell them separately. We're selling the small one first, and then we'll do the big one. So the smaller one is about 7 inches tall. All right, so let's run this. And there it goes, it is running. This is rainbow glass. They have some really cool decanters. And I think often they get mistaken for Blenko because I know I've done that before. I've been like, maybe this is Blenko. And then researching it, I find out, of course, that it is rainbow. But I just love the little flower on the front. All right, that one goes to a girly doll. Thank you very much. Congratulations. This is so stinking cute. It's so cheerful, I think, because of the flower. It's just like a cheerful thing. Yay! Congrats. All right, let's do the bigger one. So we're going to run this high. All right, so let me give you a measurement on this. This one is about 8.5 tall. All right. 8.5. What did I say? Oh, I'm like, wait, 7? Nope, I'm on the wrong one. Let's move to stage. All right, here we go. All right, let's run this. Like I said, about 8 inches, and it's running. The taller version. And I don't know, they're just so cute. I will never forget the one time at Bedford Street, I found like a amazing crackle glass rainbow, and I got the sign as well, like the rainbow sign and the decanter together. It was pretty amazing. Susan's 000. Very much congratulations on this decanter. Very cheerful and fun. I will set it right in here. Perfect. All right. Yay! All right, let me grab this. I wasn't sure if this was made in Mexico or if this was made in Japan. I couldn't decide, so I didn't say one way or the other. Let me grab it right here. It was kind of giving me mixed vibes. Like I wanted to say Mexico, but it's not marked. And I was like, well, maybe it's Japan. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's Chilean, Colorado. Never give up. Never give up. Real quick, I want to remind everybody, knickknacks.net. If you're over on Facebook or YouTube, we'd love to have you on Knickknacks. This is where the sale is happening right now. It's happening on knickknacks.net. It takes about 2 minutes to register. So you just enter your shipping and your payment information. In addition to me, there are about 4,600 sellers. So there's live sales happening all day, every day. And our sellers really know how to bring it. So it would be wonderful to have you. And I say our sellers because I am the owner of Knickknacks. So it's a wonderful place to be. I can say that. I know that for a fact. All right, let me run this little picture. We are going to start it at 23, and it is running. We certainly do. Yes. Fragile, did you see that I created that channel? Support our Canadian sellers. I'll talk about it on Coffee Chat. I did it at the beginning of this sale. It was just kind of random. I was like, you know what? Let's do this. And for those of you who are just popping in, I created a chat channel under Chat Channels called Support Our Canadian Sellers. So we, unfortunately, the Postal Service went back on strike. U.S. sellers cannot ship to Canada at this time, but our Canadian sellers can still ship to the U.S. And so if you'd like to support our Canadian sellers who are going through this strike, I added a chat channel under Chat Channels called Support Our Canadian Sellers. And so I want to encourage all of our Canadian sellers to drop their info under that chat channel. If you are a U.S. buyer and you want to support our Canadian sellers, go browse some of their listings to support them. I know that they would appreciate it, but we have that chat channel now. All right. So, all right. Looks like Nana is the winner for 23. Thank you very much. This is a really sweet little guy. I love the bird. I love the bird. It's got a bird on it. I know the clamshell. I almost didn't list it. If you guys noticed, it didn't pop up immediately because I was like, do I keep this? And then I was like, no, I got to sell it. Same with the raccoon bowl. The raccoon bowl is listed. If you guys didn't notice. I listed the raccoon bowl, but if it doesn't sell, I mean, I'll keep it. I don't mind. Let me grab this. All right, I'm going to grab this guy. Our tumble up. Ta-da! This was exciting because I was like, that kind of looks like the French stuff. There's this French blue opaline glass. She's using the sink. I'm like, do I hear water running? There's a French blue opaline glass. It's sort of the V. I can't remember. It's worth a lot of money. But I Google image search this. It's Morgantown, which I was not expecting, which is still, worth pretty good money. But it's a blue opaline by Morgantown. And it is a tumble up or a bedside carafe. So it doesn't have the lime texture, but it's still pretty awesome. And we are going to start it at $41. And it's a gorgeous color. I love it so much. I know. And I didn't know that they made this color until I picked this up. I was like, all right, better Google image search this. And now I know. It's pretty fantastic. It looks, it's like a Tiffany blue. That might be what it is. I think that's why it's attractive, because it's like, ooh, Tiffany. All right, Renee Kaiser. Thank you very much. Congratulations on this beautiful Morgantown tumble up. I'm going to send them right over here for you very gently in the back. Perfect. All right. I think we have one more pre-bid, and then we'll run through the things without pre-bids. So let me move our clam to stage. I love this thing. This is so fun. So when I saw it, I was like, what is going on here? It's rainbow. So I'm like, is that old? You know, because it's just kind of a weird color combination for something that's old. It is old. It's Majolica. It's Palissy Ware. So Majolica originally was, I don't remember his first name, but Palissy was one of the first people to start making the Majolica, like Majolica that we know. And it was mostly like sea animals and like crazy sea life and stuff like that. So this would, I guess, be considered Palissy Ware. And it's this crazy clamshell in rainbow. So I found other ones online that didn't really have the rainbow coloring, and this is just so good. So there is a little indent right here. I almost wondered if it was an ashtray. I kind of wondered. I don't know, but I just thought it was crazy. So there is this spaghetti texture on the bottom, and I kind of think that, a caviar dish. Oh, that makes so much more sense, because I think, yeah, maybe it is a caviar dish. I know, too pretty for ashes. I think so too. So there's a little chipping on the texture here. There is a popped glaze bubble on the bottom, and there is a paint chip here on the edge. So that's not a chip to the porcelain or the ceramic, but that is a paint chip. So we're going to run him. We're going to run the little guy, and it is running. It is running. So if you get a chance to look up Palissy Ware, it's so worth it. You know what? While it's running, I'm going to look up Palissy Ware, and then I'm going to show you the results, because it is crazy how neat it is. Palissy Ware. 19th century term for ceramics produced in the style of the famous French potter Bernard Palissy. I would have never got that. Circa 1510 to 1590. What? That's crazy. The number of 16th century pieces attributed to Palissy himself is now much less than in the past, and attributions will tend to be cautious. All right, Zagora Casa, thank you so much. Congratulations on this wonderful clam. It is one of a kind. Where did I find this? I found it at the antique mall. And it's incredible. I totally geeked out about this, because not every day you find a clam like this. You know what I mean? Yeah, best Majolica piece you've ever seen. I agree. Me too. I was pretty excited. So congratulations, Zagora Casa. I appreciate it. And I'm going to stick this safely over here for you. And there it is. Yeah, so let me show you some examples real quick of this palette. We're not going to spend too much time on it, but I gotta show you this. I gotta show you where it's 16. Okay. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't this incredible? Look. Look at how intricate that fish is. And you got the serpents. So this is what you would consider Palissy Ware. And you got that lobster. So a lot of it is sea. It's just so fun. Let's do images and hope nothing crazy shows up, because I'm showing you guys my screen. Yeah, look at it all. Isn't it crazy? It's so cool. Yeah, look. Only $1,390. But it's so intricate and amazing. So if you ever find the Palissy Ware while you're out and about, snatch that up, because it's worth a lot of money. Large Palissy Ware platter. Yeah, it's nice. I've only seen it a few times in real life. But I just had an amazing clam, so I got to have that at least. Hang on, okay. Yes, I know, right? Palissy Ware. It's just a type of Majolica. I'll take 3. Me too. I don't know if they're functional though. I don't think they would be functional because it's like a sculpture. So I don't think you can actually like eat off the platter because it's like made to look like there's a fish on the platter. So it's probably just like you hang it on the wall or whatever. All right, let's do the next item. All right, we're done with the pre-bids now. So I'm going to run through the few items that we did not have pre-bids on. And then we're probably going to wrap it up so I can get home. Oh, yeah, somebody suggested in my comments to put like a pearl necklace in it. How cute that would look, like just with a pearl necklace or something. Let me grab this. That's so cute. I know. This is the Vasiliou. The Vasiliou. I thought about keeping it, but then I thought to myself, you know what? I don't need it. I collect Anderson pottery, and to start collecting something else is just silly at this point. So I am putting him up for sale. It is a planter. You can see there is some cracking on the bottom. I think somebody added that hole. I think that's why there might be cracking on the bottom. It's very crude, and I think somebody thought it was a good idea to put a hole in the bottom, and that may have caused the cracking, which is unfortunate. But I thought the raccoons were fantastic. So this potter, mostly all that I've seen of birds. So seeing the raccoons was really exciting for me because I didn't know that this potter made raccoons. And the only way I know about this potter is because of Amy Yosoboho. So we're going to run it. It's going to start at 1:15. And there it goes. It is running. The raccoons. Little trash pandas. They're pretty great. I don't think I can just, what was that? Sorry. Because I go on there and I cannot get to your voice. That is so strange. Annette, what are you're watching it on your phone? Oh, on knickknacks.net. All right, this went by. I'm gonna just set this here. So did you try going on a web browser? Is that what you're doing on a web browser? Or are you accessing the app? Use it as a fruit bowl. The raccoons guarding the fruit. I like that idea. Yeah, over here on Knickknacks, they're saying they have similar issues when the phone isn't on good Wi-Fi. I was on Chrome and had the same issues, but laptop is better. Okay. All right. Yes. Well, at least it's working on Facebook. So, all right. Let me grab this raccoon. You know I love raccoon. Here it is. I loved the colors of this. It's marked Chile on the bottom, and the colors are just fantastic. Oh, you can try to access the app. Okay, yeah. If you're on an iPhone, you can download the District app. So look at District buy, sell app. So I just love the colors of this. I loved this like light green and just, I don't know, it's like a peachy color. We're going to run it. Oh, thank you for your bid, Lisanne. I appreciate that. It is running. So the peachiness and the green, and then the bottom as well. And then Chile. Speaking of, no, you can't bid on Facebook, unfortunately. You have to be on knickknacks.net. And Lisanne, thank you very much. Congratulations on this. Actually, you know, talking about where in the world train, not only did I pick Massachusetts, but my second pick was Chile. So it's kind of a fun piece. All right, I will set this over here for you. Hey, Sam. Good to see you. Alrighty, and there it goes. All right. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I totally geeked out over this. This was so fun. Totally geeked out over this. This is enamel on copper, and it is a barn owl. So funny. Sage saw it yesterday. On Fridays, Sage works at a rehab, an animal rehab, like for wild animals. And she saw it. She's like, "Oh, we have some barn owls." And I was like, "Really?" She's like, yeah, you can come and see them. I'm like, can I take them home? So this is absolutely adorable. Now, I will say that we have some splitting here on the box, which is unfortunate. If I was to keep this, I would put some wood glue in there and just clamp it, and that would fix it. Just 2 clamps and wood glue, and I guarantee it will fix. So that's what you got to do to fix it. But otherwise, I mean, it's not really affecting anything. You can still use it like this. You could still use it. I almost wonder if something too heavy got put down on top of it and just kind of split. We're going to run it starting at 35, and it is running the Barn Owl enamel on copper box. Yeah, I love those moments. I get really excited. They're always good. Thank you, Vintage Chick. Glad you like it too. It's a really nice piece of enamel too. You know, it almost doesn't look like enamel. Yes, of course you can see the inside. Yes, here. So there's the inside. And there's the back. All right, Vintage Chick 66. This one is yours. Thank you very much. This is so cool. I hope that you love it. Yeah, I know. I would have guessed ceramic too. And then I just registered because Sasha Brastoff does boxes like that. Is it Sasha Brastoff? I think it is. Sasha Brastoff does the enamel and copper boxes. Pretty sure. I might be thinking of another artist. Sometimes I get confused. Let me get this little hydrangea. I mean, I like this because I just planted those hydrangeas in the yard at the Airbnb, and I just thought it was so darling. So we're going to run this starting at 18. It is a hydrangea picture. There's the bottom. It is signed, but I don't know. It's marked either 80 or 88. It's hard to say. But it is a studio pottery picture with the pretty flowers. Loosen the roots. I'm on the phone with Christina, and I'm like putting them in the ground, and we're talking, and I'm putting them in the ground, and then Andrew had to go, and he comes back, and they're in the ground, and he's like, "You loosen the roots, right?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you loosen the roots." I'm like, "No." So I had to pull them all back up and loosen the roots and then put them back in the ground. I left that part out of the video. But I did. I had to do it twice. I'm like, "Christina, why didn't you tell me?" She's like, "I'm on the phone. I didn't know. You loosen the roots." I'm like, "No." I learned, you know what though? I learned, and now the next time I plant, I will know that you loosen the roots. And that's how you learn. So G Drew 1212. Thank you very much. Congratulations. This is such a sweet little creamer, and I absolutely love it. It made me think about the hydrangeas that I planted and how much trouble they gave me. But now they're thriving. They are killing it. Let me tell you, all this rain we've gotten, I haven't even had to water them once, and they're like, "Hi." They're so beautiful. All right, let me run it. This is our last item. Oh my gosh. Wait, I didn't even pin it. Here we go. Move to stage. Okay, here we go. This is a pinched crackle. I did check to see if it glows. At least I think I did. I said that, and now I'm like, wait, did I check it? Yeah, I did. Okay. It does not glow, but it's a sweet little pinched crackle, and it's like a teal green, maybe. And it's just a sweet little vase. It's hand blown. We are going to run this starting at 24. And there it goes. It is running. Little pinched crackle vase. Oh yes, that's what the guy at the plant store told us, was that if we use a certain acidity in the soil, that it would change the color of the hydrangeas. Because the color they are now, he said they're not going to stay that color. He said they're going to change it to a different color. They're not going to stay what they are now because they were just made to look that way. It's like, you're not going to stay this color. You know that, right? I'm like, no, but I do now. All right, Foxy Roxy, thank you very much. Congratulations on the vase. All right, that was fun. It's Blenko glass? No way, Bruce. Thank you. I thought maybe, but I don't like to say unless I know. And the catalogs are so intimidating. They're kind of crazy. There's like so much to look through. I'm like, I don't know. But I appreciate the knowledge there. That's awesome. Yes, Foxy Roxy, congratulations. Let me set this right over here. I know half the time I'm like, I think this is Blenko, and everybody's like, it's not Blenko. And I'm like, okay. So then when I say it is Blenko, I'm like, I don't know anymore. I'll just leave it up to you guys. All right, so let's do a raid. But before we do a raid, I want to remind everybody to go out and explore knickknacks. Like I said, 4,600 sellers out on knickknacks. Some really fantastic sellers who curate their items and do such a wonderful job, bringing it to their sales. So I would really love for you guys to go explore and check it out. Give them some encouragement, cheer them on. I mean, we're doing fabrics now. We're doing like fabrics and buttons and stuff. We're doing clothing. We have snacks. We're getting ready to get into cards. Just wait. It's going to be epic. We're branching out in all these different directions. So, check it out. Go browse the marketplace. Yeah. So a raid is when I send everybody in this sale into another sale. But what I like to do is I like to find somebody out who's having a sale and doesn't maybe have a whole lot of people in their sale. So drop in there and surprise them and give them like, oh, hey. So right now out here, it looks like we have 6 people live. And it looks like Juju B46 has 8 people in her sale. There's a clothing sale happening right now. Luna Eclectic has 16 people in her sale. She always has really nice things, by the way, Luna Eclectic. So you might want to go check her out. Oh, and then Rogue Vintage, American Grown Up American Grown Up and Great Eye. I'm like, who? Great Eye are live right now with their Rogue Vintage. So go check them out too. They're doing clothing. The Art Hangout, and then Macy's doing jewelry. And we're going to go see Vintage Variety, a few new things. So let's go see Jujubee. Everybody have a wonderful night. I'm not having a sale this weekend because it's Memorial Weekend, but I will be back next Wednesday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern, for my Goodwill haul and sale. I've got some really great stuff. The car's loaded. I'm excited. And you guys will see those videos over the next few days. So let's go. Everybody have a wonderful night, and I will see you later. Here we go.